A little girl collapsed outside the hospital. A single dad helped, not knowing the truth. The evening air outside St. Mary's Hospital was unusually quiet. People hurried in and out, clutching prescriptions, paperwork, and worries of their own. Among them was Daniel Hayes, a single father in his mid-30s, who had just picked up antibiotics for his son, Ethan. He was exhausted from a long day of juggling work, errands, and parenting alone, but life rarely gave him a pause. Just as he was about to cross the parking lot, he noticed a small figure sitting near the hospital bench. A girl, maybe 8 or 9 years old, clutched her chest, her face pale, her breathing shallow. Before he could fully process, she slumped forward and collapsed. "Hey! Are you okay?" Daniel rushed over, dropping the bag of medicine. His heart raced. He'd been through enough emergencies with his own child to know this was serious. He gently lifted her head and shouted toward the hospital entrance. "Somebody help! This little girl needs help!" Nurses came running with a stretcher, but in those few panicked minutes, Daniel stayed by her side, holding her small hand. She was trembling. Her eyes fluttered open just long enough to whisper, "Don't let them take me back," before slipping unconscious again. Daniel froze at those words. "Don't let them take me back?" Doctors swept her away inside, leaving Daniel standing stunned, his shirt stained with tears and dirt from where she had fallen. He thought about walking away. It wasn't his problem, after all. But something inside wouldn't let him. Maybe it was because he knew what it felt like to be small and helpless in a world that didn't always care. Maybe it was because of Ethan, who had once spent nights in this very hospital fighting pneumonia. So Daniel waited. An hour passed before a nurse approached. "Sir, are you the girl's guardian?" "No. I just found her outside." "Is she okay?" The nurse hesitated. "She's stable now." "But…" "She doesn't seem to have anyone with her. No parents, no contact information. Social services will have to be called." Daniel's chest tightened. A little girl, alone, scared, collapsing in front of a hospital. Where were her parents? Then, a soft voice interrupted. "You stayed." Daniel turned. It was her, the little girl, sitting weakly in a wheelchair, her big brown eyes fixed on him. "You stayed," she repeated, as if the words themselves were fragile. Daniel crouched to her level. "Of course I did. What's your name, sweetheart?" "Lily." She bit her lip nervously. "I didn't want to come here. I ran away. They wanted to send me back." "Back where?" Daniel asked gently. Tears welled in her eyes. "To the foster home. I just wanted someone to care." The weight of her words hit him like a stone. Daniel felt his throat tighten. He thought about Ethan, about how his boy had once asked, "Dad, what would happen if you weren't here?" The very thought had broken him then. And now, here was this child, with no one. Without thinking, Daniel reached for her hand again, the same way he had outside. "You're safe now, Lily. You're not alone." What he didn't realize was that his words, his presence, and his kindness in that very moment would change both of their lives forever.